Hi, this is kimberlilyyarns and I'm Ellie. I'm here today with my third podcast episode, which is mostly just a yarn haul. So I have one work in progress that I'm going to share with you. I haven't really been working on anything else. We moved interstate a few days ago, and so I had packed away all of my projects except for this one, and I'd basically decided that I wouldn't unpack any of them until I finished this one because I only have a few days until that I need it to be done. So we're going to jump into that, and then we will jump into the acquisitions that I have. So I showed this one last time. This is a blanket that I'm making for my best friend Angel, and it is using the May Easy Ribbed blanket or May Ribbed blanket. I don't know I can't remember what the exact title is, but it's by Mama in a Stitch, and I will leave the information below. And it's just this very simple pattern. I have got about 75 more rows to go until I'm finished. It's a nice, decent sized blanket. I'm really enjoying it. 2-row repeat, but it's fun. I enjoy doing the pattern, so I'm excited to have it finished because I want to see what it looks like, but I have also been enjoying the process of this one. And yeah, I think it is gorgeous. It had fallen under the couch, but I'm hoping today to finish off just this tiny amount of this ball that I have left. This is the third one, and then I have one more to finish off. This is the Caron baby cakes in the color Dreamy Peach, and it is a 82% acrylic, 18% nylon, and it's fun. I like it. It's nice and soft and squishy. So there's that, and yes, I'm hoping to finish off this last little amount today, and then I have about just over a week before I need to have this finished. Angel and I are going on a girls trip in like a week and a half, so I want to be able to give it to her then, and I think it'll be ready. I love this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I probably will end up making one for myself. Maybe not in this yarn. I'd like to try it in some different yarn, but I love the pattern, and I think it's going to be really nice and warm. So there's that. And so that is all I have been working on in the last, let's say about week and a half, I think, is when I packed everything else away. And yeah, haven't really had much time to do anything. Yeah, it's been slow progress for the last few days, but now that we're kind of settled a little bit, I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish it off. So that's the only work in progress I'm going to show, and I will update you on the rest of them in my next podcast, because yeah, I made limited progress with all of them, no progress on some of them at all, but I will just show them in the next one, since I do have all these acquisitions to show you. So most of these I would consider kind of a Christmas gift to myself, but I do have 2 here that I didn't buy. My partner's mum found these and gave them to me. So this one is Veronica by Makr. It is 100 grams, 100% acrylic, just in plain black. I believe Makr is the Lincraft home brand, which is a arts and crafts store here in Australia. I have no idea. I got 4 balls of this one. No idea what I'm going to do with it. Well, it's probably going to end up being a blanket, but I'm not 100% sure on how I'm going to throw it together yet. I think it's going to be one that ends up staying in my collection for a little bit. It says it needs 7mm needles. I don't have those, so I have other things to focus on right now. And this will probably just end up being something that I come around to in a few months' time. And she also gave me this one. This is a spiral yarn. This is also Lincraft, so maybe this isn't the Lincraft home brand. I don't know. This is called the European collection. This is 100% premium acrylic. And it's 100 grams again. This color is called Jewel Mix, and yeah, it's jewel toned rainbow there. It's very pretty. Again, no real plans for this at the moment. I think I also got 4 balls of this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but again, I think it's going to be something I come to in a few months once I've finished off some of my current projects and the things in my queue. Hopefully I will come across a pattern that I think will work for the 2 of them. So we'll see how we go. Okay. And then I bought myself a lot of yarn for socks. Well, not a lot. I bought myself 4 hanks of yarn for socks. Which is not a lot, but is still a questionable decision. So first up, I had bought yarn months ago to make Angel, my best friend, a pair of socks. And then I tried to use that yarn and I did the ribbing of the sock, and it was just too, it wasn't right. It wasn't the right gauge, and at the time I was kind of like, I can't be bothered with this. I'm gonna find something else, which is what I did. And then I found this really lady on Facebook Marketplace who sells this, which is Fiori hand-dyed sock yarn. This is 100 grams of 80% fine merino, 20% nylon in the color Snowgum. It's very pretty. It is like a cream and like a light pink and some dark grays, very similar to the blanket, to be honest. But this is absolutely lovely. So obviously these are going to be made into socks. That was the whole reason that I purchased it. I'm hoping to do that in maybe a month or 2 as well, because I do have 2 pairs of socks on the go right now, and that I don't want to have 3 pairs of socks on the go. So once I finish one pair, this will be the next pair that I start, and I'm kind of hoping to have these prepared kind of for when winter hits us here. So that's that. And then I also bought a colorway from the same lady with the same brand for myself, which is this one. This is Aegan. I don't know. I've never heard that word pronounced, so I don't know. It is this gorgeous coppery color with some pops of aqua and a little bit of like a darker brown and like a light grey toned cream. And as I said, it's the same. It's the Fiori, the 80% merino, 20% nylon. Everything is the same. It's absolutely gorgeous. These are not usually my kind of colors, but I don't know. I saw this, there was something about it, and I was like, I need to get that. It is stunning. So I did. And then as well, for Boxing Day, I was waiting for the Boxing Day sales, and most yarn stores here or online didn't really have any sales, and I was prepared for that. But one that did end up having a Boxing Day sale was Rainbows and Sprinkles, and one of those pairs of socks that I'm making right now is with their 8-ply, I think it is. Their DK base, and I absolutely have loved working with that. So I got myself some more. Let me take off the thing so you can really see. This is also a DK. This is 85% superwash merino and 15% nylon. And I don't think the camera does justice to it. It's looking kind of like a pale yellow, and it is pale yellow, but it's not quite as pale as it's showing up. And then it has pops of different shades of blue. There's kind of like a navy in there, and like a aqua, and a little bit of kind of cream, and some pops of green in there as well. So that's absolutely gorgeous. This is in the color Evermore, but a few of them have Taylor Swift song titles as their colorway names. And I love Evermore. And I don't know, this one didn't really give me Evermore vibes. To me, it's a real, like, this sort of colors, if I had to say from what I have right now, real like autumnal colors. I think it's a very autumn album for me. This gives me more like 1989 vibes because it's quite bright, but it's absolutely gorgeous. That's beside the point. But yeah, it's very pretty. So I got that one. And then I also picked up this one. This one is the sock base, the Luscious sock base. So it's a 4-ply, 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon, which is the same, yes. And this is also a Taylor Swift song title. This is Sparks Fly. And so this is like a pale pink, with some hot pink in there, some nice kind of deep purple, and again a couple of pops of like a bright, like a sky blue. This one's showing up not too bad on camera. It's kind of, it looks, at least at the moment, kind of how it looks in real life, but we'll see once it's on my laptop whether that is still true. But that's also gorgeous. So my plan with all 4 of these at this stage is to make some kind of socks. I have a plan for Angel's pair. I already have the pattern set out, and all I need to do is start it, and I think get a different pair of needles because I don't think I have the suggested ones, but I don't have patterns for any of these 3 yet. I think I'm just gonna I mean, it's going to be a little while since I get around to these anyway, because as I said, 2 pairs of socks on the go, as well as all my other whips, and then these ones to start. So these ones will be, I think, autumn into winter plans, but I'm going to talk about that at a later stage. So that's everything, and I'm hoping to buy some more yarn very shortly and be able to do another one of these or a similar kind of video in a month or two. I guess that's my time schedule at the moment, is everything is a month or two away. But yes, plans is just to finish this at this stage, and then we'll see how we go from there. And in my next podcast, we will circle back to all those other whips, as well as some ones that I haven't shown you, plus anything that I cast on between now and then. And we will see how we go. But that's the end of today's podcast. Kind of a shorter one today, so I hope you all enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time. I'm hoping my next video will be in about 2 weeks, but really it's dependent on how much time I have and how much stuff I get done. So I'll be back when I'm back, but I will see you all then. Bye.